Japan is an archipelago of 6,852 islands. England is part of the British Isles, which include over 6,000 islands. Japan is located in the Pacific Ring of Fire, prone to earthquakes. England has a milder climate due to the Gulf Stream. Japan has many active volcanoes like Mount Fuji. England has no active volcanoes but has historic geological activity. Japan experiences typhoons in summer and autumn. England often faces heavy rainfall and storms. Japan's terrain is 70% mountainous. England has rolling hills like the Cotswolds. Japan was isolated during the Edo period, 1603 to 1868. England was isolated during the Anglo-Saxon era, before expanding. Japan had samurai warriors as the ruling class. England had knights and feudal lords. The British Empire was the largest in history. The Japanese Empire was dominant in East Asia in the early 20th century. England colonized America, India, and Africa. Japan colonized Korea and parts of China. England fought in World War I and II as a major power. Japan was a key Axis power in World War II. Japan is famous for tea ceremonies, Sado. England is known for afternoon tea traditions. Japanese cuisine includes sushi, ramen, and tempura. English cuisine features fish and chips, roast beef. Japan has Shinto and Buddhism as main religions. England is predominantly Christian Anglican. Japanese festivals include cherry blossom viewing, Hanami. English festivals include Bonfire Night and Christmas. Japan has a strong anime and manga culture. England is famous for Shakespeare and Harry Potter. Japan is a leader in robotics and electronics. England is strong in finance, London Stock Exchange. Japan produces Toyota, Sony, and Nintendo. England has brands like Rolls-Royce and BP. Japan has bullet trains, Shinkansen. England has the underground, Oda subway. Japan focuses on high-tech manufacturing. England is a hub for creative industries. Japan has a constitutional monarchy with an emperor. England is part of a constitutional monarchy, UK. Japan's government is a parliamentary system. England is governed by the UK Parliament. Japan is a pacifist nation post-World War II. England is a NATO member with a strong military. Japan influences global pop culture, anime, J-pop. England influences music, the Beatles, Adele. Japanese uses 3 scripts, kanji, hiragana, katakana. English uses the Latin alphabet. Japan has a rigorous education system. England has prestigious universities like Oxford. Japan has the world's largest fishing fleet. England dominated global trade in the 19th century. Japan relies on seafood as a staple food. England popularized fish and chips worldwide. Traditional Japanese houses use sliding doors, shoji. English cottages feature thatched roofs. Skyscrapers in Tokyo are earthquake-resistant. London's architecture mixes medieval and modern. Sumo wrestling is Japan's national sport. Cricket is England's traditional summer sport. Japan hosted the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. England hosted the 2012 Olympics in London. Samurai followed Bushido, way of the warrior. English longbowmen won battles like Agincourt. Japan used kamikaze pilots in World War II. England had the Royal Navy as its main force. Haiku poetry is a Japanese cultural symbol. Shakespeare shaped English literature. Murasaki Shikibu wrote the first novel, Genji. Jane Austen pioneered social novels. Japan invented the bullet train, 1964. England created the first steam engine. Sony Walkman revolutionized music. The World Wide Web was born in England. Japan's PM is usually from the LDP party. The UK Prime Minister leads England. Japan has a pacifist constitution. England is a permanent UN Security Council member. Japanese believe in kami, spirits and nature. English folklore includes King Arthur legends. Yokai monsters are part of Japanese myths. Black dogs are omens in English tales. Sushi must have fresh, raw fish. English pies use meat and gravy. Matcha tea is a Japanese specialty. Earl Grey tea is an English classic. Japan has 4 distinct seasons with heavy snowfall in Hokkaido. England has mild winters and cool summers due to maritime climate. Cherry blossoms, sakura, symbolize spring in Japan. Bluebells cover English forests in spring. Japan's public transit is famous for punctuality. England's double-decker buses are cultural icons. Taxi doors open automatically in Japan. London's black cabs are world famous. Japanese students clean their schools daily. English schools have uniform traditions. Juku cram schools are common in Japan. England has prestigious boarding schools like Eton. Karaoke was invented in Japan. England gave the world James Bond films. Japanese game shows are famously quirky. British humor is known for its sarcasm. Japan has the world's highest life expectancy. England's NHS provides free healthcare. Japanese hospitals serve therapeutic meals. English pharmacies are called chemists. In Japan, it's illegal to be overweight in some areas. England has a law against handling salmon suspiciously. Vending machines sell everything in Japan. It's illegal to die in Parliament, UK law. Deer roam freely in Nara, Japan. England's national animal is the lion. Japan has cat islands, like Tashirojima. England loves its corgi dogs. Japan uses yen, the third most traded currency. England uses pound, the oldest currency. Japanese ATMs often close at night. Contactless payments started in England. Japan has annual earthquake drills. England rarely experiences natural disasters. Tsunami warnings are common in Japan. Flooding is England's main natural threat. Japanese homes often have Genkan entryways. English houses favor carpeted floors. Futons are common in Japanese bedrooms. English tea kettles are a kitchen staple. Japan leads in robotics and AI research. England produced world-changing computer scientists. Emojis were created in Japan. The first computer was built in England. Japanese omotenashi means selfless hospitality. English pubs are social hubs. Bowing is Japan's traditional greeting. Handshakes are standard in England. Tokyo is the world's most populous metro area. London has 4 UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Kyoto preserves traditional Japanese culture. Manchester revolutionized modern music. Japan recycles 85% of its plastic. England banned single-use plastics in 2023. Japanese vending machines save energy at night. England uses offshore wind farms extensively. Hayao Miyazaki put anime on the world stage. The Beatles changed global music culture. Toshiro Mifune was Japan's iconic actor. Winston Churchill led England through World War II. Japan has kanamashi, money-washing rituals for prosperity. England celebrates cheese rolling as bizarre sport. Japanese onsen, hot springs have strict etiquette rules. English Pancake Day involves racing with frying pans. Japanese students take off shoes at school entrance. English schools have house systems for competitions. Cleaning time is part of curriculum in Japan. British students wear ties as uniform requirement. Japan's imperial chrysanthemum seal appears on passports. England uses Tudor rose as national floral emblem. Mount Fuji is Japan's cultural UNESCO symbol. White cliffs of Dover represent England internationally. Samurai swords take months to forge traditionally. English longbows required 100+ lbs of draw weight. Japanese shuriken throwing stars were concealable. Medieval English knights used mace crushing weapons. Harajuku street fashion influences global trends. London Fashion Week sets avant-garde standards. Japanese Lolita style celebrates Victorian aesthetics. British punk movement started in 1970s London. Japan celebrates Shichigo-san for children aged 3/5/7. English kids hunt chocolate eggs at Easter. Kodomo no Hi, Children's Day, features carp streamers. British children leave mince pies for Santa. Japan requires by law to have a signature stamp, hanko. England still uses medieval titles like Master of the Rolls. Not wearing pants is illegal in Japanese public baths. It's illegal to enter Parliament wearing armor, UK law. Japanese kintsugi repairs broken pottery with gold. English willow weaving creates baskets for 4,000+ years. Washi papermaking is UNESCO protected in Japan. Cornish hedging is England's unique stone wall craft. Kappa are Japanese turtle-like water demons. English black shuck is a ghost dog omen of death. Tanuki are shape-shifting raccoon dogs in Japan. Green man symbolizes nature in English folklore. Japan's J-League started professional football in 1993. England invented modern football rules in 1863. Samurai Blue is Japan's national team nickname. 3 lions symbolize England's national team. Japanese omibozu are giant sea spirit monsters. England's Kraken legend-inspired pirate stories. Funadama protects ships in Japanese folklore. Mermaid's Pool in England has mythical connections. Japan terraces mountains for rice cultivation. England pioneered crop rotation systems. Satoyama balances Japanese farming with nature. English hedgerows create natural field boundaries. Japan leads in humanoid robotics. Asimo, Honda. England developed ARM chip technology, used in iPhones. Japanese washlet toilets have 30+ functions. English Raspberry Pi revolutionized cheap computing. Oshi boxes celebrate Japanese New Year. English Christmas pudding contains 13 ingredients. Chimaki, rice dumplings honor Children's Day. Hot cross buns mark English Good Friday. Yubusame is Japanese horseback archery. England invented cheese rolling as extreme sport. Botauscher pole-toppling game tests teamwork. Bog snorkeling is Wales' quirky contribution.